Until now, the kind of applause, the kind of showstoppers were Hindi cinema or Bollywood. And we are in the city of Bollywood. Along comes a Kannada cinema actor who transforms the entire economics of the industry post-COVID and transforms the image of the angry young man. And it seems as if Southern cinema at the moment in particular has taken over. Whether it's RRR, Bahubali, Pushpa. It seems that the dreams are really being woven down south. What is it about suddenly about South cinema? We'll come to Kannada later, but just South itself, which is changing these dynamics. You're producing blockbuster after blockbuster.
See, I feel it's just that 10 years ago, the dubbing film started coming, or a few years ago, dub film were becoming very popular here. But initially, they all started watching it with different opinion. People used to make fun of South films. It was just like, South ka film, some channel pe aa raha hai, and they were like, ye kya action hai, ud raha hai sab. That's how it started. But eventually, I know they got hooked on to that. They started understanding that art form, and the problem with that was, our films were sold at a bare minimal price, and people used to do bad quality dubbing, and it used to be presented in a bad way with funny names. Sometimes, if I travel here, when I'm traveling to north of India, a lot of people call me with some other names, which I'll be wondering, which name is this? Some people call me, "Hi Rambo sir." I'm like, what is this Rambo? Somebody even told the Great Lion. I said, what is this Great Lion? Then all my old films were dubbed. So people started becoming familiar with our films and our actors. It's just that it was one proper move we wanted to make. It was long pending. I think Rajamouli sir, the credit should go to Rajamouli sir. It's not just KGF or any other film. He started. Before that, I think many people tried. If you have to break a rock, they say it is not just that one break. It's continuous effort. A lot of people have done that. But Bahubali, I think, made an impact. After that, KGF was done with a different intention. Telugu industry had a lot of hits, like Rajamouli sir's Ega, or so many other films had made a mark in Hindi also. But Kannada industry, I think what KGF got into the industry is, our intention of making KGF was not to intimidate. It was to inspire, that anybody with bare minimal budget when compared to other films. KGF 1 was done with a minimal budget, can go out and achieve. That was the thing. And now people have started noticing South films. So they're curious. So whatever is happening in South, it's straight away people are following it, and that's why it's working. Before, it used to have a different kind of budget for us to come and market here. I don't know, for some reason, because of all this digital revolution, people are connected. So it's becoming easier. I think time was right about it, that's all.
There was Rajnikant and Tamil films, which for a long time were sort of reaching out to new audiences. Telugu films, as you said, reached out. Malayalam films reached out. But this seems to be the year of the Kannada film, because even as we speak, Kantara, your new film is not your film, but a Kannada film, is making waves, high praise, and again, a low-budget film that's making a lot of money. What is it in Bangalore, say, Bengaluru's, it seems to be Namma Karnataka is the buzzword at the moment.
Sir, it's also my film, sir. You said it's not my film, but it's my film also. What I believe is, from my industry's perspective, I can tell you something. We needed that attitude shift. That's what I believe.
You needed?
That shift of attitude.
Right.
Sometimes what happens is, it's all about, a lot of people have talent, they have that confidence, all of that is fine. But the moment you come out, when people start judging you and talk about your industry in a certain manner, and it takes a lot of effort to break that perception. That was important. Back home, when I was in the early stages, I noticed certain things where people only used to start with a negative approach. They said ours is a small industry, we have a lot of limitations, and we can't compete with rest of the industries because their budgets are high, they have bigger markets. And a lot of people used to say that, Kannada industry can never make it. So I had a problem with that because no industry is big or small. It's about what we do in that industry. So we can make good things. If it becomes big today, see, the whole perception has changed. When people are talking about Kannada industry, they say Kannada industry is rocking. Kannada industry has changed. I think it's about few steps which is important. Like Kannada industry now, everybody is going with that attitude saying we can do whatever we want to, we can showcase our talent at a national level. So that was important. I think for me, the main agenda was to come out and position our industry in such a way that I still remember when we started KGF, promoting KGF, when we wanted to venture out of Karnataka, not many people in my team believed it. So they all were very confident, they all were very passionate, they wanted to make this happen as a big Kannada film. But when we went out to make it a pan-India film, everybody had inhibitions, everybody had lack of confidence. But what it takes is you should go and just try. You should try, then people are always, I believe audience are not biased. If they like it, any film can become big film, any film can become the biggest grosser. It's just about you have to go and present it.